Well, the work to create city council districts in Columbus is now underway. This will be the first time the capital city has had city council districts. NBC4's Eric Halperin spoke with the commission's chair. He joins us now. Eric, what's next?
Carrie, we know one of the big questions out there is when you look at a map of Columbus, what will these districts look like? Later this year, the commission will draw up 3 proposed maps. Council will then decide on one of those maps without making any changes to it. A lot of work will be happening between now and then, and tonight, one of the presenters even said the commission has a difficult task ahead. City council districts are coming to Columbus.
We're excited to begin the 2021 districting work.
Malik Moore is chair of the Council Residential Districting Commission.
What gives me more hope right now is not that this process now be in its most perfect form, but that it be in a better form.
During the group's first meeting, some of the presentations commissioners were given were about growth expectations for the city, how Columbus has grown since its founding, and how redlining has had lasting effects on the city. The commission will be taking all of this into consideration.
To understand who might need to have their voice amplified or whose voice might have been historically stifled, and how do these new districts possibly leverage what we see to be critical voices that aren't lifting up.
The commission will be creating 9 city council districts. This adds 2 seats to council. Each district will have its own member who must live in their district. Members will be at large, meaning even though they have a district, they can still be voted on by all residents.
It is very, very unusual. So I can only think of one other major city that uses this model.
OSU Associate Professor of Political Science Dr. Vladimir Kogan says he doesn't see many long-term effects because elections will still be citywide, but says short-term effects could be on incumbents if any end up living in the same districts.
And so in some ways what Columbus is trying to do is to get some of the benefits of districts without some of the costs, right? So that's why we still have citywide elections. So whether that works, I think is going to be interesting question to watch.
And the commissioner's next meeting is May 12th. It plans to propose 3 maps to council in the fall. Council will then have to approve one of them by the end of the year. Colleen and Carrie.
All right, Eric, thanks.